Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, it's going to be all about your month of April, what to expect in the month of April, what are the themes, what can you expect, all things that will pop up in the month of April, career, love, finances, personal development, whatever goes. So if you'd like an in-depth reading about your month, then my email is in the description box. You can email me about whether you'd like a personal reading, and my Instagram account and the timestamps are in the description box as well. So we have pile 1, 2 and 3, and I've written down some notes as usual because I was shuffling and I really picked up on the themes of the month as well, so we'll get extra messages from that as well. So take your time to really pick a pile 1, 2 and 3. If the pile that you've chosen doesn't resonate with you, then don't worry, continue watching because a message might pop up, because from my readings, whenever I see extra messages, I leave those until the end, until I finish reading the messages that I'm already talking about, just so I can get clearer messages. Pick more than one pile if you feel called to pick more than one pile. If none of the piles resonate with you, then continue watching all of them if you like. Or don't worry, I'll be doing more pile readings. So let's get into pile 1, shall we? Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, then my email is in the description box along with my Instagram account. And yeah, so let's see what's going on in the month of April for you. I was going to say November. November's probably going to be a good time for you. Okay. So I'll read what I wrote while I was shuffling, as these provided me with extra information. I didn't see any of your cards while I was shuffling, so pile 1. So for April, there's a great importance to move your body. Do something like Zumba, because I was just feeling like my body was moving while I was shuffling your cards and while I was writing. And stretch as well. Do some yoga. Do poses that open your chest area, because when I was shuffling, I could feel like my chest was, feeling a bit tight, or you just needed to work your chest area. Try some boxing. There's a determined energy to move things forward with an idea or a business. Get some rest. Rest is much needed for some of you. Watch your blood pressure. At some points of April, it can get quite stressful, and that makes sense why I wrote to move your body and do something like Zumba, because that could really shake the stress away. And stretch as well, because it's like, I know when I feel stressed that I can feel it in my chest area, so just do some stretches to really work that area. Alright, so let's see what I'm seeing for your month of April. 5 of Swords. Okay, yeah, so yeah, rest is definitely needed, because it's almost like you're working your mind to the bone, if that makes sense. So it's like you've possibly been overthinking, overworking yourself, and that's probably why you definitely need to move your body more, stretch, so that it's not, just so that you don't think yourself into burnout. Wow, yeah, a strong determination to move forward in the month of April. Yeah, because you have such a strong determination to move forward, to go forward, or nothing holding you back, then it's almost like you really overextend yourself. And what's going to happen if you overextend yourself? You're going to burn yourself out. You're going to feel like you don't have any energy left in the tank to give more to your ideas, to really feed your spirit, to feed your growth. Because how are you going to grow if you're just going to overwork yourself? There's no room for growth if you overwork yourself, because then you'll just stay at a level. When you keep giving yourself rest, you're able to see things differently. Because if you don't rest and you keep going and going, you're going to see things in the same type of ways. The Queen of Pentacles, yeah, give yourself time, give yourself energy. Yeah, you can give your ideas energy, yeah, you can give your business energy, you can give others energy, but what about your energy? Be kind to yourself so you can grow as a person, as opposed to deplete yourself. I just heard malnourish yourself. Don't do that, you know. Give yourself time, space and energy so that you can have that energy to move forward with that great determination you have. Just so that you can feel more balanced within yourself. The Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like you have big visions for yourself this in April. You have big visions for yourself. You're constantly wondering, oh, how far can I take this idea? Where will this idea take me? How will it evolve? But there's a clown in the background, and this signifies, you know, this Five of Swords. If you don't take that time to really recharge your batteries, then you're only fooling yourself. Who are you fooling? Only yourself. Give yourself time and energy in the month of April, because your ideas do have potential to go far. You see these birds in this Two of Wands, and then you have the Chariot moving forward. This is about long-term commitments, long-term plans. Your plans have a longevity to them. Well, only you can put those plans into motion, but to do that you need to know when it's time to rest. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, you have many business ideas. So many things are being presented to you in April. That's why you need to move your body a bit, just so you can get your mind off of this forward momentum, of these ideas that you have. I know you have so many ideas, but instead of just going all out for them, then write down your ideas so that it's on paper, so that you can always come back to it. Because what you don't want to do is to think of these ideas and then just keep thinking about it, and then putting all that work into those ideas. Keep pushing and pushing and pushing. What you want to do is write it all down so that you remember them. You can always come back to them. The Sun. Yeah, so by the end of the month it'll be so much happier. Okay, yeah, so it's like loads of things will be presented to you. And it's what you've always wanted. You can really express yourself with what is coming up in April. Allow yourself to be vulnerable as well. This child is naked and vulnerable. This child is, you know, full of joy. So in order to get yourself out of this Five of Swords, this overthinking, of burning out, allow yourself to have fun. Okay, yeah, allow yourself to have fun and work at the same time, simultaneously. The Lovers, yeah, things are coming. What you've been wanting for so long is coming to you. You know, just make sure you nurture yourself. Really look after yourself, so that what's coming to you is coming to you and is able to grow and flourish, as opposed to just working hard at this thing, and for it not to grow because you're not nourishing yourself in the right way. The Tower. Yeah, so if you don't take these times out, you're just gonna, it's like you're gonna be forced to take this time out because you burn yourself out. And that's gonna, it's almost like it's gonna make you start again, because it's not starting from firm, solid foundations. So my advice is to just write down things as they come in, so then you can slowly work on each of them instead of full speed ahead into these things. The King of Swords. Yeah, just be logical about things. It's so easy to get wrapped up in the heart space. Yeah, you're so excited about what's coming in April. You're so excited about all the things that you can work towards, all the things that you can put into physical form. But you need to know that you need to be wise about your decisions. You need to be wise in how you do things. You need to be wise in how you put things in motion, basically. The Ten of Wands, yeah. Don't burden yourself with doing things the hard way. Don't make things hard for yourself. The Devil, yeah, okay. Yeah, because this could probably be what you're used to. This could be something that you've really struggled with your whole life. So to say, you have something new and then you try to balance everything at the same time. And that can be quite toxic, because you're going hard at things and you're not giving yourself time and energy to really allow things to sink in, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to plan easier. You just full steam ahead, forward movement. Give yourself time to plan. Okay, let's go a bit deeper into this. The Knight of Vessels. Yeah, something's coming your way. Something new that you've been wanting for a while. And the Four of Bows. Yeah. So this new thing is something to be celebrated. It's something that will bring you so much joy. It could be that you'll be having more time with your friends. As I was saying before as well, move your body, do something like Zumba, and they look like they're dancing. So dancing is a big part of April, just to get you out of work mode, just to get you out of this planning out of everything, just to give yourself a little bit of fun so that you can grow, that you're nurturing your energy, you're nurturing your ideas. Drink a little bit of water. Magic stream. So whenever I see this card, it's all waters flow to the one bank. So things are really coming together for you in April. You just need to give yourself time and energy. It's almost like some of your manifestations are coming in if you've been manifesting, if you've been thinking about things for such a long time. Be open to invitations, to going out with your friends if you're able to. Be open to new connections, new people, because these people it's like it's long-term friendships, long-term relationships, long-term partnerships. They're just making their way to you, right? They're making their way to you, and it's like it's a smooth sailing kind of process. The Field of Dreams, yeah, as I was saying, if you don't take these times to relax, to, when things get too much, when you feel yourself burn out, if you don't take that time to relax, then you just you're not allowing things to grow in the right ways with the field of dreams in reverse. Listen to yourself with the listening card. You gotta listen to when your mind is like, no, I can't go on with this, when you feel like you're overstretching yourself. This is why it's so important to exercise, to stretch. Listen to your body. What does your body need? Do you need to just lie down for a few minutes? Do you need to read a book? Do you need to phone a friend? Do you need to do some Zumba, do some yoga, do some boxing, any type of exercise? It's all about being loyal to yourself this month, well, in April, because we have the elephant. Really value yourself. Movement, yeah, because as I was saying, things are moving. Things are moving pretty fast. Yeah. Alright. So we have iceberg submerged. Cave sanctuary, yeah. So you gotta have that trust within yourself. You need to know yourself in the month of April. Because with this sanctuary card, he's really taking the time to be comfortable within himself. He knows that he has to remove himself from society. So this man, he's removed himself from society. He's found himself a little cave. He's making this cave his home. He's built up a fire for himself. And this cave symbolizes his inner world. So make friends with your inner world. Don't run from yourself. Listen to yourself. Because all the things that have been submerged over time may come up with this devil card. Some of you might even doubt yourself, and that could be all coming up to the surface in the month of April. Be kind to yourself. You know, release, yeah. Release all of these, need to move forward all at once. Everything must be done right now, Release the burden. Release the burden. Release the shackles. Release these toxic behaviours, because these behaviours are toxic for you, to be honest. Because you aren't listening to yourself. When we have the devil upright, this signifies all the things that we're attached to, all the things that we're used to. When we're used to something, we can't let them go so easily. Because we're used to them, what's life going to be like when we don't have them? It's like you could be afraid of letting these types of behaviours go. But it's important to let them go, release what's hidden. Become friends with what's hidden. Bring it up to the surface so that it's, you can release it, basically. Spiritual career. Health, yeah. Take care of your health. Watch your blood pressure. Some points of April can be stressful, so exercising is good for your health. Can't believe I picked that up. Yeah, I picked it up. Yeah. And compassion, yeah. Show yourself compassion. Look after yourself. You can grow so much easier, so much more effortlessly when you show yourself compassion, when you take care of yourself, when you love yourself, when you become friends with all the things that are buried beneath the surface, that are submerged. Give yourself time to work on yourself. Escapists, come home to yourself, yeah. Become comfortable within yourself, because when you're home within yourself, That's when you're safe. When you listen to yourself. He's safe within his cave. His cave symbolizes his home. He's been avoiding this cave for so long because it's dark and dingy. And then all he needed to do was light a fire to light up the whole cave. And now he can see what he's doing. Now he's working through his old stuff that needs to be released. You need to, become friends with yourself. So you're going to have a much more deeper relationship with yourself in April. Flower, be honest with yourself. Yes, be honest about your toxic traits. Be honest about what you need to release. Be honest about what's been a heavy burden to you. Be honest about what you've been holding on to. Oh, excuse me. Be honest about your health as well. Homeward, take yourself on a date, yeah. Take yourself out. Really look after yourself. You don't need anyone to take you on a date. You have yourself, so go on a date by yourself. Alright. Okay, so let's get the last messages. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Yeah. So this devil is difficult to overcome because you're so used to doing things the hard way, basically. Pig, beware of greed. Yeah. Don't become greedy with all the success that could be coming your way. Don't become greedy with how much time you spend on something when you know you're burning out. Don't be so greedy. Come on, take some time out. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times, yeah. So as I was saying, reach out to your friends because they could offer you some additional support. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth, yeah. So yeah, with the loss, you're losing your healthy headspace because you're working to yourself to the bone. So that could be quite a big loss, especially when you keep working yourself to the bone and then you're burnt out and you keep building yourself up again and then you're working yourself. It's a cycle that needs to end to be complete. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay. So let me see if there's any more messages I've missed out on. So I'm seeing here your love life could be improving in April. It's almost like your relationships are really coming together. So look out for invitations, love notes, love letters, anything to do with love. I feel like this is to do with a select few of people. Because as I was saying, all rivers lead to one bank into this magic stream, and all magic things happen at this magic stream. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck to see who is coming into your life, to just understand who they are. Going on for group 1, who's coming into their life in April. Oh my gosh. So I've got 4 cards here. So I've got child nature, so light attributes, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits, and shadow attribute, tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Yeah. Don't abuse yourself by staying stuck with the devil. And yeah, so as I was saying, you're going to be developing new friendships possibly. So be on the lookout for invitations to places. And we have Don Juan, light attributes, spotlights your positive seductive qualities, and shadow attributes, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Femme fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected, and shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. Yeah. So yeah, there's a really big kind of theme of attachment. What do you need to release, basically? Because it's like the devil is seducing you to overwork yourself, you know. And rebel, like attributes, challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Shadow attributes, rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Alright, and I'll look at any shadow work that needs to be done this month of April. In the month of April, because I've already said that you overwork yourself to the bone, you don't give yourself time to heal, or you don't really listen to your body. It's like you avoid the relaxation. The temple of my body, yeah, your body is a temple. So treat yourself well, basically. Come home to yourself, because it's almost like you've been avoiding yourself. Don't hide yourself from yourself. Really open up to yourself. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, actually, yeah, 2 as well. There's the number 2, and that signifies balance. Come home to yourself, find balance within yourself, because that's where the magic happens, basically. Release all of your attachments to these negative attachments you have, so that you feel more balanced within yourself in the month of April. Okay, so pile 1, that's what I've seen for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment if any of this resonated with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, pile 2. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you'd like a personal in-depth reading, then my email is in the description box, as well as my Instagram account. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And I have written down some messages I really felt were necessary while I was shuffling the cards. So I'll read that out beforehand, and then we'll get into the reading. So this is your monthly April predictions. Alright, so let's get into it. So pile 2, brighter times are ahead. You are responsible for creating the life you really want to live. And then I wrote go hard or go home, YOLO, because I feel like, I don't know why I thought that up, but it must be something that you really think to yourself. Also, it could be that you are responsible for creating the life that you really want to live. So it's almost like that go hard or go home to create that life you want to live. Get creative, because it looks like your solar plexus chakras are blocked. Well, chakra is blocked. Alright, so let's get into the reading. So we have the High Priestess. Yeah, connect with yourself on a deeper level. Listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, because your intuition won't steer you wrong when you're making decisions in April. Make sure you're tapping into yourself and make sure you have that great level of trust within yourself to make decisions based on your intuition. When you're making a decision, how does your body feel? Does your body connect with what's being shown to you? Do you have good feelings when you're thinking about this? You know, don't get too wrapped up in your thought processes. What do you feel within your body? Wow, okay, yeah, 2 of Swords. Yeah, so it's important not to make any rash decisions in April, because with them both being sat still, so this woman has a blindfold on her with 2 swords up, and the High Priestess is just sat looking at the ocean. So it's important to not do anything without feeling through it first. Don't get wrapped up in your head about a decision or decisions. Allow yourself to process things, information, what people say. And it's almost like being in 2 minds about something, but you don't mind sitting with it, you don't mind sitting with the feelings. Also, they are both number 2. So you are approaching it in a balanced sort of way. It's not like you're going to lose yourself trying to make a decision. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like not allowing yourself to really feel, not allowing yourself, that's not the right way to say it, but don't think yourself into hurting yourself, if that makes sense. Because if you don't take this time to really feel things through and think things through, well, more feel things through, then it's almost like you're just going to end up in the position where you're going to hurt yourself because you didn't take that time to choose the right thing, to feel things through, to do things that are right for you. Wow, yeah, the Hanged Man. There is a big theme of not doing anything that's outside of what you believe for yourself. So hang back, look at things at different perspectives, even though others may be like, why are you not making a decision? Hurry up, do this, do that. You're like, no, I'm putting myself here and I am going to wait until the right time, wait until I feel within my intuition that I am going to move forward with this. And that's how you can go hard or go home, because it's like you know what will be right for you, and you'll go hard at that. The Lovers, yeah, there's a big theme of making a decision, looking at your different options. I'm surprised that the 7 of Chalices hasn't turned up, but we'll see what's in the other cards. So we have 2, which is the 2 of Swords, 2, the High Priestess, and then there's 2 Lovers in this card. Make the best decision for yourself. The High Priestess again, yeah. So this is a very intuitive pile. When you know something, you just know. Really connect with yourself. Some of you may have gone through hurts at the end by the end of March, sorry. And it's like you gotta try really hard to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your intuition. Really take a chance and really not do anything much on something. Ten of Cups. Yeah, because it's going to be a very fulfilling time. Once you are past this being stagnant, sitting still, sitting with the feeling. It's a safe kind of time. It's a safe time to do this. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, so it's like you haven't been able to express yourself. Because the Sun upright is about expressing yourself, being your true self. But reverse, it's like not doing anything until you feel ready to do something. It's almost like you building up the inner strength. You're building up it's like something's brewing. Okay, yeah, it seems like something's brewing. And you can feel it coming, and you need to take this time to rest, to just sit back and do nothing until it shows itself to you. And then you have to go after it. Let's see what else. The Eight of Cups. Okay, so some of you may be moving on from something and it hurts. Oh, excuse me. It's what no longer serving you. It's like you've thought about it for such a long time. You're in two minds about whether to leave or whether to stay. It's like your true self has been hidden for a long time, and then it's your time to shine. Yeah, so it's almost like once you really tune back into your intuition, your intuitive knowing, you're feeling comfortable within yourself, your stagnation, that's when you can truly feel happy within yourself in the month of April, because with the Nine of Wands, it's like there's been boundaries. It's like one, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. And it's just been this repetitive kind of thing until you decide, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm moving on. I can't be bothered with this anymore. Let's go a bit deeper. The King of Stones. Okay, so you really need to really listen to your instincts, your intuition, because with the wolves are quite intuitive. They're linked to each other. They communicate to each other. The howling to the moon. You know, it's a very. Who are you transforming into? What are you transforming into? That is a very strong message. Because werewolves, they change at the full moon. So what are you changing into? What are you building yourself up into, changing into moulding into? Comment if this resonates. The Knight of Stones. Yeah, because it's like once you're out of the stagnation, once you're out of this, I'm not doing anything, I'm purposely putting myself into these not doing anything positions until I feel like it's the right time to push forward. And wow, oh my god, the seer. The seer is the high priestess. So you really need to really step into yourself, step into that knowing, really connect with nature as well. Work with your crystals, meditate as well. Wow. Yeah, because as I was saying before, your solar plexus is blocked, and that's to do with creativity. Those lands, yeah. Stay still, stay where you are, don't do anything much until you feel like it's the right time to move forward. Rescue. You can rescue yourself. I'm just hearing that this is a good time to work on yourself by yourself. These things are to be done by yourself. The bone collector. Yeah. So it's like you're opening up. You're in this space of not doing anything to open yourself up to new opportunities, to new people, to move forward. The Wizard of Awareness, so that's basically like the High Priestess. So you're gaining great wisdom by just sitting and doing nothing, observing maybe, really listening to your inner wisdoms, because you're realigning with yourself. It seems like you're out of alignment. And that's why you're thinking, or you have walked away from what has been a boundary to you, what has been hurting you for so long. Once you move away from that hurt, it's like you're reconnecting with yourself. So then you are aligned. Things that have been hidden for a while will light up, because you are really taking the time to highlight these areas in your life that you've been missing, that you've been holding back on. Let's get deeper. Vigilant, yeah. Stay still. Stone people, stay where you are. Just sit with it. This reminds me of Capricorn. So Capricorns might be highlighted in April. Synergy, yeah. You need to, it's about reconnecting with yourself, being comfortable with yourself, going out in nature as well, to connect with nature so that you feel really grounded within yourself. That root chakra is so grounded that you have a solid sense of who you are, of your intuition. Individuality, and that's a 2, 1, 1. So this is, April is all about you. As I was saying, you are rescuing yourself, you are saving yourself, you are walking away for yourself, you are walking away so that you can reconnect with yourself. Balance yourself out by listening to yourself, by reconnecting with your intuition. By being alone, you'll feel so empowered by doing this. You'll feel so much more inspired. Synchronicity, yeah. Follow the synchronicities. You might be seeing a lot of 2s, a lot of 1s. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Love partnership. Yeah. Come together with yourself. I'm seeing this love partnership as a love partnership with yourself. So it's like you have the 2, you have the 1, 1. That's about coming together. So come together with yourself to love yourself. Potion, remember to practice self-love. Yeah, love yourself. That self-love. Mural, be your own first priority. There's a big theme of taking care of yourself, looking after yourself, listening to yourself, listening to your intuition, feeling those feelings. Maybe you need to journal as well. Red, forgive yourself. Yeah, forgive yourself for staying in this situation for too long. Forgive yourself for not walking away sooner. Maybe you didn't realise you were being blocked. Maybe you didn't realise you were being held back. But then it was like a sudden realisation, and it's like when it's time to go, it's time to go. So just forgive yourself for that, because there's nothing like forgiving yourself so you can move on even more, even further. So these are the last messages. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So this could be just you deepening the friendship with yourself, or reconnecting with friends. But I'm just seeing this as just alone time. Making yourself cups of teas. So it's like this warm feeling within yourself. Bird flying, news is on the way. So news could be coming your way. Career, focus on your career. Diamond, you'll be receiving or given a precious gift. Your gift is your intuition, so this could be what's being received. Maybe you're receiving downloads and synchronicities. Quill, get back to the basics, yeah. So go back to the basics by just sitting with it, sit with your feelings, sit with your intuition, observe, and what can you learn from what you've observed? What wisdoms can you create for yourself? Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's the go hard or go home and the YOLO attitude that's creating solid foundations. And you're creating a solid foundation while listening to your intuition. You're becoming more stable within yourself with the twos. It's about stability and being together with yourself. Moon, changes in your life, yeah. So we have the moon here. So this is about listening to your intuition, really stepping into your power, your personal power, and that can change things. Wow. So I'll read this message again. So pile 2, brighter times are ahead. You are responsible for creating the life you really want to live. Go hard or go home, YOLO. So this go hard or go home could be you creating the life that you really want for yourself. Get creative. It seems like your solar plexus chakra is blocked. Okay, pile 2, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment if it resonates with you, and like. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you'd like a personal in-depth reading, then my email is in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment if any of this resonates. So this is your monthly reading, so for the month of April 2021. So while I was shuffling, I received extra messages. So I wrote down these messages and I'll read them out to you now. So Pile 3, it's a very speedy month. Geminis could be prominent in this month of April. It might feel like there's not much going on at some points. Possibly feel bored sometimes. Maybe expecting more than you are getting. Be more flexible in your thinking. So being more flexible in your thinking could do with Geminis, because Geminis are quick thinkers. They are quite intellectual. So, tap into that Gemini kind of energy. You could possibly research into what Gemini represents. Alright, so comment if any of that resonated with you. And let's get into the reading. Oh, 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So as I was saying, things can just feel a bit slow at times, delayed communication. It's almost like you just want to push forward with something, but it's going slower and slower and slower, and you're like, oh my god, can you just hurry up hurry up and get stuff done. But what is holding things back? That is the question. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a slight impatience as well with these delays. It's like you didn't plan for these delays. Because with the Knight of Pentacles upright, he's a good planner. He is very stubborn with his goals. So he knows where he wants to be for the future. But reverse, things aren't going the way you want them to go. It's like speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. And it's just that, it's quite jolting, jarring. That inconsistency. The Magician in reverse. Hold on, did I turn these over? I did. Okay. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Yeah, things aren't going the way you want them to go, the way you need them to go. Things just seem like they're out of alignment. They aren't growing at the pace you want them to grow. The Nine of Chalices. It's almost like you need to just sit with it and go with it, go with the flow. Because this kind of period will end. Yeah, don't worry, this period will end soon, probably by nearing the end of April. It's like there's just been loads of delays, probably because of COVID, because everything is just like shut down basically. And it's like, when am I going to get my turn to move forward? When am I going to get my turn to be in the spotlight? When am I going to get my turn to manifest what I want? It's like, I just heard that you might want to do things that are against your values, that are against your morals, just so that you can speed things up. But it's not necessary to do that, because things will speed up again. Things will go your way. You just need to be patient. The Seven of Wands. Yeah. So it's like it's like you're fighting back. Yeah, things are delayed. You're just getting het up over it. Like you're really annoyed, and you're fighting against the current. Be patient, be more patient. Because what are you going to do when you keep fighting things that can't be changed? You're just going to burn yourself out. Yeah, patience, justice. Level yourself out. How can you do that? Get yourself out of your head. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, focus on what you're passionate about. Because it seems like this is all work related, possibly. Take that as it resonates. There's many people watching this. So just focus on what you can create for yourself. Get your mind off of all of this. The Three of Pentacles. So this is all about collaboration. Who can help you to get things moving again? Maybe you have friends in high places who can speed things up. The Emperor. So yeah, while things are slowed down as well, you can make plans to get things moving. Strategize, put plans in place so that when things like this happen again, you have other ways of working around it. And Strength. Yeah, it's almost like you don't have to really jump into anything too soon. It's almost like this is, it's almost like this is a blessing in disguise. All of this going slow, it's just so that you can improve on things in the month of April. You can improve things when things aren't going your way. You can make extra plans. You can strategize differently. You can do things differently. Let's go a bit deeper. The Nine of Arrows, dedication. Yeah, so while you're waiting for things to speed up, put your thoughts on many branches, put your plans in place so in other areas so that they can grow alongside this that is hardly growing, hardly moving anywhere. So you might have multiple streams of income, you might have other things that you're interested in, so work on those while you're waiting on that thing. And the Sun of Life. Yeah, the other areas of your life can grow when things are going slow. Because as I said before, you could get bored quite easily because you're just waiting on this one thing. What other things can you be doing? Other things that will really, express yourself in. Encouragement, yeah, it's almost like you need encouragement to see that you can do other things, you are good at other things. It's like you need encouragement from the people you work with, maybe your family, maybe trusted allies as well. It's like you end up you might feel like you're in a rut sometimes. So then talking to others can really pull yourself out of that rut. So that form of encouragement is needed for you. Follow the leader, yeah. Take the lead sometimes. Take the lead in all that isn't, working. Or it could be that the people that you're collaborating with, they can guide you to where you need to be, put other things in place. And cleaning house, reversed, yeah. So it's like there's a lot of stagnation here, a lot of stagnant energy. It's like everything is just gathering dust, basically, because of how slow it's going. It's like, it's going so slow, and I'm just getting this thought of you going, oh, come on, it's just not moving. Okay, at activation, but things will be speeding up at some point, like nearing the end of April. And this could be to do with Geminis, because we have wind, and Geminis are an air sign. So, you know, really, it's quite possible that you could be a Gemini, or you will be contacting others who are Geminis. DNA karma. So yeah, it's like you're working through your karma. Because it's like you could be tempted to do things against your morals and against your values as well. That's what I'm picking up. And it's like sometimes you do that, but by not doing that, you're working on your karma. Ocean, ebb and flow. Yeah, because sometimes things sometimes things go slow, sometimes things speed up, and that's how it's going to feel. Like it's gonna go fast and then it's gonna go slow. It's gonna go fast, slow, and it's a bit jarring. You're like, oh my god, I'm neither here nor there. Music, harmony, yeah. So things will, you know, get more balanced and speed up by the end of April, so that you can be at harmony with yourself and what you're doing. Moderation, do things in moderation. Put your other ideas out there so that they can grow while you're waiting for the other things to flow. Teaching and learning, what can you learn during this time? Instead of sitting in that boredom, expecting for more to be done, what can you teach yourself? What can you learn on what YouTube channels? What have you been interested in, so that you can learn about that? Rebirth. Yeah, because things will be changing, and it's like you'll feel like a different person once, you know, you're working on different things, you're planning on different things, and you might see this thing that's going so slow in a different light once, you know, the speed goes back to the normal speed of things. And we have confidence. It comes with time and practice. Yeah, so by doing other things, you can get more confident in what you want to be doing, in where you want to be going. You can get more confident in other activities, in other career aspects that you want to do, that you want to work on. Tree, let them go. Yeah, let go of the timeline, to be honest. Because it seems like you have a timeline by when you want this thing to happen, but it's not happening according to your timeline. So let it go and go with the flow. Moderate yourself. Ice Cube. Oh, Ice Cube, where did I get that from? Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Speak to yourself kindly. You know, don't make yourself go salty because, you know, you're thinking about, why isn't this going fast? You know, you're not putting yourself in a positive headspace by saying that. Just go with the flow. Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. Yeah. So we have the sun card, the sun of life, and we have paint the sun back into your sky, and we have the Knight of Wands as well. So some of you could be Leos, because the sun is, Leo is ruled by the sun. So, you know, some of you could be Leos. Do things that really highlight your assets, what you're really good at. So you could, you know, you could get back into painting. You could get back into your music, maybe singing, maybe playing the piano or whatever you play, you know. And then the last card here, Well, family wishes come true. So yeah, when you're focusing on other things, those wishes can come true. You might not even have thought that they were wishes, but maybe they are now. Where someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Yeah. It's too stagnant. Well, not stagnant, things are just delayed and going pretty slow, and that's what's coming between you and what you want, what you truly want. Force is working against you. This slow movement is working against you. But as I said before, it's like a blessing in disguise, because then you can work on other things and they can grow into something. Who knows, you can be making more money from it. Cain, pay attention to your health. So pay attention to your health, moderate yourself, pay attention to your mental health as well. Because if you're constantly waiting and waiting and waiting, that's going to have a negative effect on your mental health. It could make you anxious, overthink, and you need to be careful of that. Woman, dealings with a relationship with a woman. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 3. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked these messages. Comment below if you resonated with any of this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!